And it's time to do some Archon quest line. Hoobity-doop-doo. Where must they go? I think I have to talk to Alhaitham. In the outskirts of Port Ormos. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, we can go here and glide down. That works. After all, Collei is a master glider. For anyone who's wondering, I have put some significant investment into Collei. She's almost level 80. Right now she's built for sort of crit value and attack. 58.9 CR, 202 CT. Not a whole lot of energy recharge, but I have her at C2, so she gets a little bit of an ER from being off field, and also she's in a taser comp right now, which is just you know, full of energy particles. And also 285 elemental mastery. I'm not quite sure what the best way to build her is yet, but I don't have the Dendro artifact set, so I'm using an EM cup, and then 2-piece clad, 2-piece wanderers with a skyward harp. Talents right now are 677. I could bring this up to 7 right now, but I'm actually saving up to bring her ult up to 8. After I get enough resin for another praxis run, I'll do that. Ooh, it looks like a chest that I need to open there. Stop there on the way. Ooh, another chest over there. So many chests to open. Spider-Man time.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. To ashes. Witness the power.
Just like we rehearsed.
Good old Collei taser team.
It's important to replenish your supplies often when you're out in the wild.
That'll send me back up. Really, I just want to go get this chest, and then we'll go see Alhaitham. Still don't know what to do with those guys.
Eyes on me.
Press this on for size.
Chest open? No? Well, how do I open this chest? Maybe you have to light these? That's probably it. Probably have to light these. Let's kill this guy first.
Power that ended hope. Rain outlines your fate. By royal decree.
Okay, maybe it's not a light it, maybe it's a kill all these guys kind of thing.
To ashes. Know my sword. Witness the power.
As you wish.
Okay, yeah, don't have to light him. Good. I didn't want to swap to a pyro guy anyway. Kind of do. I am also
Important to
building my
replenish your
Yoimiya right
supplies
now.
often when you're out in the wild.
Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I should probably do this too. Okay. Boom, baby. Nice little common chest there. Plus some Vasmurti.
This is so lucky.
Boing. Alright, so last we left the Archon quest, Alhaitham wanted to talk to us outside of the city, because I think we're going to do something with these knowledge vessels, and he didn't want to do them near the Academia. Agents, which makes
This place
sense.
works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule.
Hey, Yoimon.
This class
Welcome
is
back,
something
dude.
of a rare find these
I
days,
am
since
good.
most
How
have
are
been
you?
taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
I've just started. I pretty much picked up where we left off the last time you were here. I haven't streamed since.
Really?
I've been just slowly building up Collei.
Why?
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength.
Oh, I possess a high amount of strength already. How's your day going, Yoimon?
We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various
Doing
physical
great.
parameters.
Last stream was awesome. Glad to hear it.
There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in
I guess
your
I say
opponent's
day, but
abilities.
it's probably
Don't
night
worry.
for you right now,
I'll
right?
run statistical
Are
analysis
you in,
afterward to
ooh,
make it
Dendroculus, look at that.
effects.
Are you in the UK or something like that? I'm here in the US, if you haven't guessed.
You must have been one of those guys at the Academia who got top grades on everything. Hyman's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the Academia.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to
10:30,
curiosity.
India. Awesome.
This is what
Never
we
been to
are.
India. Want to go at some point. Love the food. Have many friends whose families are from India, north and south. In fact, one of my good friends just got back from a family trip to India about 2 weeks ago. They were in Delhi.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the quest.
He brought me back some. Indian currency because I like to collect currency from different countries. He also brought me back some comic books that tell the stories of various Hindu deities. And those have been fun to read and look
All
through.
right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you
I think
normally
there's
do.
one that tells the story of the first part of the Bhagavad Gita. Hell yeah. What's your progress in Genshin? You're probably close to AR60, huh? It's too bad you're not on PS4. We could play together, or PS5. Really, I need to get a good PC at some point. Let's kill these guys real quick.
Time to
Hey, get back here. Get back here. Hey, man.
eyes on me.
You should be dying. Oh, that was the combat test? But before that, it's really going to bother me if I don't get this Dendroculus. Can I get this Dendroculus? It's right over the water. Okay, I'm going to mark it so I don't forget it. It's probably like right here or something like that. Yeah, and I'll just glide down from... I'll glide down from that area later and grab it. So I think I'm 12 Dendroculus away from level 4 statue. Your AR-58 right now, not all that great, just average account, waifu and Archon collector. Hey man, I also love me a good waifu, that's why I really need Kokomi. Also, Kokomi is just important for a lot of freeze comps. And the one thing I don't have on my account is like a good freeze comp.
The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
But Archon collector is smart, because all of the Archons are good. Like Vinti, Raiden, Zhongli, all S-tier heroes pretty much. I mean, Vinti's not as important, but shit, I'm really sad that I don't have a Raiden. A combat ability increase of 0.07. Oh, incredibly powerful. Okay, so use the canned knowledge. I am definitely going to wail for Nahida, though, or Kusanali. I like, depending on Kusanali's kid, I might even try for a C6 Kusanali. Give me your power. I crave to be 7% more effective in combat. Ah, yes. They've disappeared into the recesses of my memory.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling 7% stronger.
You mean that it would...
All right. Time for round 2.
I'm getting to the point where I think I need to stop pulling on this banner. Actually, let me ask your advice on this, Yomon. So, I really want Kokomi. And I think I've built up like 60 pity on the Tainari banner because I want Collei constellations. And I have a C2 Collei right now.
Rain outlines your fate.
And I do still kind of want Collei constellations, but I don't want to risk accidentally pulling a Tainari. I don't know. What would you guys do if I really want to save for Kokomi? Should I just stop pulling on this banner and start saving for Kokomi? Now that I have 60 pity, like 60 pity is a pretty good amount, right? Didn't feel much different, Altham.
I'll start recording data again.
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability. During the second fight, her overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait, how much?
Yeah, my next pull is a 50-50 is the problem, because I was trying to build pity on the Yoimiya banner, but then I accidentally pulled Yoimiya at like 30 pity. Which, you know, suffering from success. Oh yeah, you're right, 0.073%. Yeah, it's 50-50. It's 50-50. I pulled Yoimiya on the last banner on accident, so it's 50-50.
Of course, this could be because...
That being said, I also really want a Mona for the same reason that I want a Kokomi. I just need a good Hydro applicator besides Sing Sho. I don't have a Yalan or Nayato, and I hate using Barbara.
Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Wakela Funduk.
Wakela Funduk.
In 2 days' time.
Where is this?
This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Damn, Alhaitham's kind of like bubbling, man. He got lots of Mora. Wait until 7 o'clock 2 days from now. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Genshin? Yolan's a pretty sweet 5-star Hydra, though. I'm honestly kind of kicking myself that I didn't pull for her a little bit more. I did, throw some things at her banner, but I never ended up pulling her. But she's become a mainstay in Abyss rotations now. Okay, go ask Dory about the whereabouts of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Okay, cool, let's do it. Dory, I need some information on a little lady called Kusanalo. Oh man, but this, I know I should be doing the quest, but when you see like a little tunnel like this, you gotta explore it. Is this just another entrance to the village? Oh, looks like we got a tiger watching us. Hey man.
Power that ended Haishan.
The power that ended Haishan. Yeah, Kokomi does heal like crazy. You're right. And here's the thing. I can respect a good waifu collector, and Kokomi's just character design is fucking gorgeous. So, like, on top of her being very useful and me needing her for freeze teams, I just think that she's a really pretty design, and I want her really badly. So, like, I'm gonna pull for her, period. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I should stop pulling on the current banner. How do this? How do? How do? Yeah, you're right. I should pull for the one I like the most. I should probably stop pulling on the Tainari banner, then I'll start saving my primos. 60 pity is good enough, I think, to start on Kokomi. I don't know how to open this thing, so for now I'm just gonna mark it on my map. All right, now let's go talk to Dory. Ah, there's that dope Port Ormos music. Is Beto main good? Oh, okay, so my Beto's not built as a main, she's built as a shielder right now. She's at 266 energy recharge, just so that I can always have the shield up.
I'm always ready.
But, like, her crit value is terrible. 5% crit rate. Decent attack. But I have a friend who's a Beto main, and she loves Beto. I mean, honestly, Beto's very strong. I've got her at C6, which is really nice. The Electro Shred from C6 is great. The C2 is really important for Beto, being able to jump to more targets. And actually, I run my rotations backwards, so like, whenever you see my rotation, the person at the bottom is actually who I'm running as my main DPS. So all of these characters are my support characters, and then my last character is my main DPS. I myself am not a Beto main. Anik. You'll be pulling for Nailu. Just need to save yourself from wasting your guaranteed pull. It's such a temptation, isn't it? But Nilo's design also looks incredible. And I'm not sure if you've seen any of the leaks showing her combat arts. I go to the subreddit and look at the leaks. And like, man, Nilu's water slashes look absolutely gorgeous. The way they've animated her attacks, which makes sense because she's a dancer, right? So her attacks should look gorgeous, you know. You want to see the damage I give? All right, Anik, we'll go fight something real quick. And like I said, my Beto's damage is not as good as it could be. If you wanted to build Beto properly, you know, you'd want her to have good crit value, and you want her to have, you know, between. Oh wait, is this where I wanted to go? No, this isn't where I wanted to go. There's like a ruin grader, I think, over here. But, you know, the strength of a taser team, you know, Beto, Xingqiu, Fischl, And my taser team, they're all C6 except for Collei. I've got her up to 677 now. My Collei's C2, but everyone else is C6 on this team. Okay. There's the Ruin Grader. Nailu's Burst just took your heart away, and her movement fluidity is just as amazing. I couldn't agree more, Yoimon. Attack me, you coward.
No, my sword! Witness the power to ashes!
By royal decree, this might be hers.
There you go. And you know, taser comps are less about the value of the number, and they're like taser comps really aren't one big number. Taser comps are lots and lots of little numbers. You know, all the different electro procs from Fischl, and then Sing Show's Rain Swords, and then Beto. So taser comps are about, like, you know, death of 1,000 paper cuts kind of thing. Oh, I should get this Dendroculus also while I'm zipping around. My highest damage team is my Ito team. I have my C6 Goro, and I have a C3 Ito. So truly, I am an Ito main, but I've been really enjoying playing with Collei recently. All right, where's the Dendroculus? It was down there in the water, right? Let's go get it. But yeah, I am tempted to pull for Nailu as well. I think I'm not sure if Nailu's going to be her own banner or if she will also be next to Cyno. But Cyno looks really awesome as well. He just looks like 5-star Razor for the most part. God, the water animation in this game is really good. Every time I'm flying over a body of water in Genshin, I just want to go to the beach. Okay, now let's go talk to Dory, eh? I'm curious to see what Candace is like. Candace looks like a counter character, you know, like kind of like a Beto or a Yunjin. And honestly, I have so few viable Hydro units that I'm just kind of interested in any Hydro unit I can get. I anticipate Kokomi to fill a lot of that role, though. She's 3.1 in first half? Okay. And it's not going to be a 2-banner one, you think? It's just going to be 1 banner?
Here, over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this
Yeah,
time?
Dory's our best friend now that she knows we have Mora.
Knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a... Can you really get us anything? Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please, oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind.
I'm sorry, my Russian friend. I do not know what Psychobliat means. Tell me where the divine Kusanalo is.
Yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned
Yeah, and I can understand pulling for
That kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. And not to mention
PS4.
that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big trouble. But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious. How you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it? Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales.
Makes sense,
As for the
Dory.
information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way...
Yeah, maximum hydros will be good for you too, Yoemon, because Yelan's an HP percentage hero, right? So she wants that hydro residence, the new one. I'll buy the info, Dory.
Always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The divine knowledge capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of
Who?
Ahmar.
Oh, those are the
The
Red King worshippers, the Scarlet King worshippers.
Worship the Scarlet King?
Yep.
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the divine knowledge capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of the Scarlet King.
I feel like it probably contains the power of Kusanali.
It was glowing bright red.
Her E-skill does look super
The
cool.
capsule is clearly visible in the
Also, I
picture.
love alternate sprint
You can look for
characters.
yourself. Thanks for the info,
I already had a Ganyu, but when Ayaka rolled around, I pulled Ayaka anyway, because I was like, I really want an alternate sprint character, and I don't have a Mona
yourselves.
or a
Today
Yelan.
were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. Mora for Dory opens doors. Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. Turns out, it ended up in the hands of Ein el-Ahmar. Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're telling me Yelan can jump between? That's crazy. Man, now I'm even more pissed. Also, I love how she wears her jacket on her, like, you know, like a Yakuza member, you know? Where her arms aren't actually through her jacket. I love that. I think that's her style is really cool. Also, her boobas are large, which, you know, is nice. It's a good thing. Okay, Al-Haytham's chilling back in the Academia area.
Al-Haytham, we got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
The Ein el-Ahmar have it.
Evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
How exciting.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction. But then, to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very bold
Oh,
move.
damn, Dory's the one that infiltrated and spied on him? That is pretty bold.
This picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ein el-Ahmar. And the glowing red
I'm gonna guess
capsule
that she's a
appears
villain
to
because
be
her
the
name is
divine
Misery.
knowledge capsule. In which case, if we play
Sounds a
our
lot
cards
like
right,
Misery.
when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ein el-Ahmar guys.
She actually wears a bra, too. Finally, some breast support from the devs. Like, Beto's just jiggle around. Oh, no problem, Anik.
Thank
Welcome
you
back,
for your
bud.
time and efforts. Take a few
Honestly,
days
it's
off
not
to
as good as it could be. I
preparations.
should probably be running like
Let's meet up
Thundering
again
Fury on
afternoon of the
Fischl
arranged
and
date, 3 o'clock
Beto
sharp.
at least as a 2-piece, but it does the job. It's good enough for exploration, and I can actually, like, I can clear floor 9 and 10 of the Abyss 3-star with that team, but I doubt I could go further.
Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I hope that we get to, like, take on some of these Eremites in this quest. Here's what I want from this quest, and maybe I'm hoping for too much. What I want from this quest is for these areas to be opened up. I mean, I've gone and explored in this area, but I'm really curious why it doesn't appear on the map, and same with this area. Yeah, it does smoothly, you're right. Yeah, and the Hyper Bloom and the Aggravate are quite nice in the Taser comp because there's constantly Hydro and Electro being applied. Also, Taser comps are great too just because you have, especially with C6 Fischl and C2 Beto, if you have the Electro Resonance, you just generate a stupid amount of particles. So even though my Collei is only at 114 energy recharge, I can still pretty much have her burst up every rotation.
Oh, hey, though. I knew you were crazy, but I
Yeah,
didn't think
let's
you were
fight some
crazy enough to
Eremites.
actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word.
I'm also pretty close to... I want to start trying Dendro main character in some comps, too. I haven't really played with that.
Don't mind.
Back up. Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out?
In fact, Yoimon, have you... I'm curious, have you messed around with Dendro main character at all in any compositions?
I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Yeah, let's fight. Or is it just going to show how strong Alhaitham is? That's probably what it's going to do.
Here they come.
I don't have a Tenari, Anik, and I don't really want one. Here's my opinion on Tenari. He's now been added to this. Ooh, we get to fight. 1 second.
Eyes on me. Let me lead you.
Oz, we're being... Right this on your side.
See, Collei does good enough. Here's the thing about Tenari. He's added, from what I understand, he's now added to the standard banner. So, every banner that I pull on in the future, I have the chance of losing my 50-50 to a Tenari pull.
Did you use it?
Ooh, I really like this music. I'm gonna stop talking for a second. What the hell?
Boss?
Looks like he's maybe wearing a corrupted Akasha or something. It's like somebody hacked his Akasha. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
What happened to him?
Quicken and Bloom, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think the Electro Hydro comps, the Taser comps are best for... Oh, this is cool! Yeah, nice hit.
Target acquired. Arrested.
Who are they arresting? Not Alhaitham, right? He was just... Okay, yeah, they're arresting him. Good. What up, Donovan? Yeah, Neek, I'm not sure what AR you are. Maybe you're not in Sumeru yet, but you get her very, very early on into the event quest. So do that event quest as quick as you can, and like 5 minutes into the event quest, you get her as a character. It's very cool. Yeah, it looks like someone hacked into his Akasha. World forget me? That's a weird thing to say as you're being arrested.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
Oh, Paimon, your voice is
Looks like he used the
like
divine
nails on a
knowledge capsule.
chalkboard.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him?
Also, Anik, the Dendro main character is pretty good, too.
Yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous
Nice,
instances of
exciting,
researchers
Anik.
in Satya
You get to
Valley
get her
going
tomorrow. That's
insane.
awesome.
The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation.
I want to slam
This
dunk
divine
Paimon.
knowledge
I
capsule
agree.
does appear to be
She's the
linked
right
to
size for it.
gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said?
Just spike her right off the ground.
World, forget me.
She
could that
seems like she's
possibly
bouncy, too. Yeah, I'm curious about that, too. World forget me. I wonder, because it seems like he's definitely possessed by something.
The mantra took him away, then that means the academia.
Wait,
got
did we
the
hear that at
divine knowledge
Irminsul?
capsule back
I don't
too.
remember hearing that at Irminsul.
What a shame.
I wonder if it has to do with the Abyss Herald.
Still, Paimon didn't expect
No,
the divine
Paimon's definitely
knowledge
not
capsule
human.
would be so dangerous.
Anyone named after a demon in the Ars Goetia, you should typically be
Who knows what would have happened
dubious
to us?
of.
As things stand,
Paimon's
there's no
also
reason
the...
for
I'm
me
not
to
sure if you guys have
remain
seen
with
that
Ormus.
horror movie
I believe
Hereditary,
our
but
collaboration
Paimon
has
is
also reached its end.
the demon that's
Oh,
worshipped
there
by
was
the cult
something
in that
trying
movie.
to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the academia, do you have any idea how we could go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanagi
I do remember that,
outside of Sumeru's
Yoimon.
entire
Should I hug your
administration.
face?
Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the
She means
Academia
well,
possesses
that's
the
for
Archon,
sure.
a symbol of our
I am
deepest
still
wisdom,
dubious of her, man. What is
scholars
she?
have no reason to desire to make
Is she a
contact with
god
the deity
herself?
anyway.
Like, I know that there are some theories that she's like the god of time.
Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back.
My
to the
favorite thing about the
Academia.
theories that Paimon is the god of time is that they're based on the fact that when you pause the menu, she's still moving. Which I think is both a really stupid thing to base your theory on, and also, I kind of buy it. Yeah, let's go back to Sumeru City.
Then we'll part ways here, I'll hate them. Until we meet again.
God, I'll hate them such an alpha, Chad. If she's a demon, I'm dunking her for the J-man.
I deal with this thing first.
I'm just
Or
like,
should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
oh, is Alhaitham kind of tracking me? He probably is. You don't, they, like, the Academia just doesn't let the Traveler just wander into their realm without keeping tabs on them, right? So he's probably working for the Academia. Maybe he's even working for Kusanali. That would be cool. She's Unknown God's child. Oh, that would be interesting. I haven't ever heard that theory before. Oh, and Donovan, I'm just imagining like a Space Jam type situation, but it's like Jesus and the angels versus Paimon and the demons. Okay. Okay, so the Archon quest continues, right? Oh, also, when can I... What is the prerequisite quest for this? Chapter 3, Act 2, The Morn a Thousand Roses Brings. Denouement. I'm just gonna assume... Oh! Ah, there it is. Cool. Okay, so I just have to finish this before I can do Tainari's quest. Cool, cool. Well, let's go to Sumeru City, y'all. Let's go to Sumeru City. Down here at Sumeru City, our prices have never been lower. Christian Space Jam, but with waifus as the Monstars. God, I'm so into this idea. This is like, now we're adding a little bit of Dead or Alive beach volleyball into the mix here. Like, the waifus are like, this isn't fair. We don't play basketball. What if we played beach volleyball? Smash cut to the beach.
Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar.
But yeah, you see, Beto has no support whatsoever. You see, her milkers just flop all around. She really does need a bra. Yelan at least has some support. Fischl, you know, she's aboard anyway. Same with Collei. Okay, I thought I'd be going into the Academia, but I'm not. I'm going down. God, Sumeru is such a cool design. I love the design of Sumeru City. Never saw Space Jam, but it isn't liked by much. It's a very goofy movie, I will say that.
There she is! Dinyarzad! We're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's
Oh, I forgot all
birthday.
about Dinyarzad.
Indeed. The festival's tomorrow.
I thought the festival already happened. Oh wait, it was like a rehearsal for the festival that happened.
Be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will...
Thanks, Paimon. Speaking of which,
We get to meet
did you
Kusanali in this quest, right? Like, Yoimon, you've done this quest.
anything over there?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
Because I want to meet her.
Sounds like you two
I
have
love
another
her.
exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to
It's a good way of
Port
putting
Ormos
it,
in your
Donovan.
current state,
A
we'd
specific
both
kind
be
of
in for
trash
the
that
right
wraps
time
around
of
to being treasured.
Yeah, you were eavesdropping.
So bad, we love it.
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's alright, Dia. I merely said I would like
Dia,
to
you're
go.
late. Yes.
I know
It took
better
me
than
an
to
extra
leave my
2
body
hours to
behind.
style my bangs in this fashion.
Festival's tomorrow. I've been doing
Like, look at
nothing
Dia's
but causing
bangs.
trouble for you. So
Look at those bangs.
That way, it still doesn't feel right.
They swoop down past her eyes,
worry,
but
my
also
guardian.
don't obscure her eyes.
Okay, fine. But
How
only
do you
tonight.
unlock the
Tomorrow's a
Archon
big day,
quest?
and many no-good scumbags are gonna
Well,
try to
Cheese,
take advantage of
what AR are you? And have you done the quest in the chasm yet? There's a quest in the chasm that involves Kuki Shinobu and Ito,
My apologies for not realizing.
and
this.
completing that quest should get you
I've already
access
prepared
to
a room for you
Sumeru.
to rest. Please follow me.
AR-56? Oh, okay, cool. Then yeah, you should have no problems.
You're so thoughtful. Paimon's so
Once you enter Sumeru, you will do like a small quest in... Here, I'll show you on the map. That's not what I wanted to do. So you can like enter Sumeru from, there's like actually like a new like little tunnel in the chasm. If you like teleport here and fly down here, there's like an opening in the chasm that you can walk through, or you can climb the rocks and walk over if you want to. But if you get to around here in Gandaraville, you'll do like a small quest with Tanari and Collei, just sort of introduce you to the Forest Rangers and the forest a little bit. It'll introduce you to Withering Zones and some of the other mechanics in Sumeru. And then after you're done with that, you can pretty much head straight to Sumeru City and start the Archon quest there. Heads up, if you do head to Sumeru City, like along this path, you will likely encounter someone that will start you on another quest called Woodland Encounter, Children of Mara Village. And I have it on good authority that this quest
patterns start to creep back in and
takes you all across the continent, so it just takes a really, really long time. So if you're like me and you get a quest and you're like, oh, I've got to complete this one before I do anything else, probably don't do that for that quest. I've chosen to put that one on the back burner to get to the Archon quest. How do you play this without China figuring out your taste in women? I hate to break it to you, Donovan. China probably already knows your taste in women.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
Yeah, you just sort of have to suck it up and give China your money when you play this game.
Not at all.
that's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow?
I hate walking around together quests. It's my least favorite part of
And Dia still
Genshin.
insisted-
Yeah.
Oh, they use this knowledge quite well.
Enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
For or against you, it doesn't matter.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar.
It's a deal. Good night.
I really hate walking around with you quests. That's what this is going to be. There's always a walk around with you quest.
Festival too.
Like going to the festival with Ayaka.
Food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. Did we oversleep?
Sounds bustling outside.
We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
It's the day of the festival. Hooray! Where am I going? Am I going here? Sure. And attack! Oh, I was gonna do a plunging attack onto Dunyarzad's cranium.
Paimon, I've been waiting for you to.
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all. Today is.
You've worked so hard for this.
I must cherish every moment as if it were gold. Chill out, Dunyarzad.
You know it. Oh, it's just that well, Bishop.
God damn it! It's one of these. It's one of these. I fucking hate these.
Support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves.
It's like the Assassin's Creed trailing missions, only even more boring.
Everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere.
Well,
is
let's
more
just walk
important
around
than-
as Fischl in her
Especially
new outfit.
since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord
Or is
Kusanali's
Beto
birthday.
with her bouncy members.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
Alright, let's stop and
This
talk
is
to all the vendors like we
all
always
free
do
foods
in
from
these
the
quests.
Alchemega feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most
Yoimon, no!
No.
No!
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit. It's all vegetarian stuff. Aw, Paimon's a little disappointed. So, what's the...
Okay, so Paimon's definitely a meat eater.
mentioned just now?
I'll be
another
doing the
very
same shit for at
festival
least 3
tradition.
times, and it's just a
People used to
rewind
set
of the
their
actual
tables
walking
with
quest.
seven
Damn
different
it!
foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashava mushrooms, lunar lotuses.
So, the Sub-Zero...
Rukshvai
You
mushrooms,
don't
you
have
say?
to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread.
I'd love
We
to
just
buy
use
some of
the
those so
7
that I don't
foods
have
to
to search for them
symbolize
as
the
much.
7
I
virtues
do
of
still
the
have to
Archon.
ascend Collei to 90.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro
God, Paimon is no
Archon,
stranger to meat, eh?
then wouldn't the Pyro Archon
That's pretty
festival
sussy,
use
Donovan.
Food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak?
She does love some
Oh,
juicy
Traveler,
meatballs.
We have to go to Natlon as soon as possible.
Natlon is the Pyro
I
continent,
hope
right?
your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Select the 4 options on the upcoming stall. Okay,
How about we
awesome.
also
Thanks,
check out
Dormon.
some of these other stalls?
Dear customers,
What's this guy?
would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
Sure, why not?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things
Sounds like
sound
some
they
fun
could finally
BS.
try together.
4th, gotcha,
Right?
gotcha.
I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So,
Okay.
how does it work?
Oh, wait, so that's actually
It's
kind of an
quite
interesting
simple.
lore
After
tidbit.
you give me any 2 alchemical reagents,
Alchemy
I'll
is
use them to
invented by
perform a
Kusanali?
random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably
Albedo'd be
fail.
like, what? Because Albedo's an alchemist.
That is precisely what we need.
Sounds like some
After the
pagan
transmutation
nonsense. Go on.
fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
I guess you didn't graduate the Academia. You graduated the Brigham Young Tevat University, Donovan. You're a Baylor man, right? For some reason, I don't buy it.
According to Lesser Lord Kusanal,
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you
Because
guys
her
working
voice
together?
is not
So that's the true wisdom behind
cartoonishly
it.
childish
This
like yours,
young lady
Paimon.
sure knows her stuff. So, how
Okay, I don't want to give him any of my mushrooms. I'll give him a silk flower and a sea ganoderma. See what you can make out of that.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
I'm crusade ready.
Paimon wants to take a look too.
So you'd probably want to fit in with the Eremites, you know, the worshippers of the Scarlet King. It's just Jesus. He's come back with red hair.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies.
Wait a
it
moment.
means, wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
What does the moon
I
mean?
remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Uh-oh.
illusions and lies?
It's my illusion, Michael.
Sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears.
Wait, so did he just
the sun
take my
will surely
flowers and
rise.
then tell me that someone's gonna lie to me? Is that what happened just now?
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey.
Sino looks like a lot of fun cheese. Looks like, I said it earlier, but he looks like 5-star Razor.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, I've been watching those leaks,
I'm just learning as I go.
and oh man, he looks so cool.
Guess that was still
I've
pretty
got a friend
Okay, on to the
in a Discord that I go to sometimes who is just ready to completely wail for Sino.
Very lively a long, long time ago.
He's gonna try to C6 him. He has a thing for polearm characters, like he's a Hu Tao
As
main.
they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
I want this flower.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
Sorry, I had to get that flower. Keep
I
walking.
wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros would be just as impressive.
I am excited to see Nilu dance. However, Sino's getting your Zhao's Jade Spear. Nice. I have at least one 5-star of every type of weapon, and my 5-star spear is the Staff of Homa. I'm not sure if I'll pull for Sino though.
Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
In that sense, you must be a bow main, as most of your 5-stars are now bow users. Interesting. So yeah, okay, you have Yelan. Who else do you have? What other 5-stars do you have? Like Ganyu? Oh wait, no, Yoimiya, obviously, duh. Yoimiya plus Yelan, yep.
In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sabzeruz festival, the children
I think Yoimon and we're gonna be Nilo people.
The hallowed night of flowers.
I might pull on both, because Sino does look really cool, but I'm definitely a Nilo simp. Ganyu, Yelan, Yoimiya, Venti. Oh, damn. Oh, right, because you're an Archon collector, too. Archon and waifus. That checks out. 3 waifus and 1 Archon.
All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies.
Do you have 5-star bows for them, Yoimon? And also, I wonder if Sino will be good with the Staff of Homa. Probably he will be fine with the Staff of Homa. Staff of Homa is good on anyone.
Ferris, the Night of Flowers is another Sabzeruz festival icon. And
it's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children.
I went to the store the other day and I said, "Please, I'd like your stupidest hat." And then I walked out with this.
Oh, not at all.
Oh.
Speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I have
Oh yeah, you gotta build up your mommy collection.
Pick whichever one you want.
Whichever one.
Let's use elemental sight.
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor.
This game is as fun as my hat is stupid. Oh.
Lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Your friend did the math. Jade Spear beats out Staff of Homa on Sino. Oh.
And there's also lizard tail and oni.
Yoimon, no, you don't even have a single 5-star bow. That is tragic for your bow heavy 5 stars. Jesus. Whichever culture made this hat existed very briefly. Were immediately killed by the surrounding villages for the stupidity of their hats. As the surrounding villages sent diplomats to these cities, they immediately took the hats as signs of offense. It's so ironic, Yoimon. I'm really sad about that. If I could send you a 5-star bow, I would. Have you considered pulling on the bow that's on the weapon banner right now? I mean, Vortex Vanquisher really sucks, so number 4. I know Vortex, yeah, it's definitely number 4. The bow, though, the Tanari bow, looks really, really good. Like, 44% crit rate is awesome. But Vortex Vanquisher just sucks so bad. Cheese, have you thought about what sort of comps you would play with Sino? I'm thinking like either Zhongli or Diona or Beidou. Probably Beidou, right? You want to shield her. Maybe like a Beidou, Xingqiu. I don't know though, because like the Electro Resonance you might not want to waste on Beidou. You might want like a Raiden Shogun there.
Can you come with me to get it?
But no, I think I'd probably do like Beidou, Xingqiu, and who else? Maybe Bennett, Beidou, Xingqiu, Bennett, Sino. Do you think that would be a good team? Oh, Yelan. Yeah, Yelan would be better than Xingqiu. I just don't have her. Yeah, let's go. Where are we going? We're going to nearby headquarters. Okay, so we're not walking anymore. Well, okay, we're walking over there. I could even see Sino maybe playing fun with like a Toma. You know, like doing a bit of... Although it does kind of suck to overload on each attack because it blows people up and sends them away from you. Kujo Sara for battery. You know, I've never really played with Kujo Sara.
Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey,
Wait a minute. Boss, isn't that her?
Boss, you're so great at looking very suspicious. Oh, okay.
That most certainly is. We're in luck.
Now, are they tracking me or are they tracking Dunyarzad?
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Yeah, I'm still not even sure how Cujo works because I've never used her. I think I have her at C2.
We haven't received any of their.
I really like her design. She looks very pretty.
I wonder how much the Humayanis would shell out to get you back.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey,
My luck and weapon banners is so shit I can't even begin to tell. Whichever weapon I want, I just don't get. I'd get the opposite of my choice. Got the split shaper instead of thundering pulse. Oh, summon shaper over thundering pulse. That really hurts.
You sold your unruly mane to the
You know,
highest bidder.
I have the same issue though. The only weapon banner I got lucky on was Redhorn Stone Thresher for Ito.
Gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady.
And every other weapon banner I have rolled on, I've regretted it. You know, I immediately lose the 50-50 and then have to start rolling again. But this bow looks just so good.
Don't get too cocky.
Oh, this time you selected Vortex Vanquisher? See, I've often wondered about that strategy, but I've never done it myself. I've never had the balls to actually select the one I don't want. At least you once got lucky. Yes, that's true. That's true. I did once get lucky, and for my main, no less, too. I can't complain too much.
Please be careful.
Let us fight. I don't want to walk around the fucking festival all goddamn day. Where am I supposed to go? I don't understand what's happening. I'm just gonna run. I've escaped. Wow, what titillating gameplay. Oh yeah, I forgot Dunyarzad's like chronically ill.
Are you in shock?
And I'm not talking about
I'm fine.
her
He always reacts
her
like
rap
this
name.
whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest.
Okay, so Sino, Kujosara, Yalan.
None of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out.
And I'm just so tempted to just throw Bennett into any fourth slot. But I feel like I'd want a shield. Either a shield or a healer. So either Bennett or Beto. Or, you know, since you already have the Electro Resonance, you could also do like a Zhongli if you have him.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yoimon, what's the team you use with your Yoimiya? Are you a Zhongli haver? Well, yeah, you're an Archon collector, so you have Zhongli. Do you go with the typical like
Traveler, found ya.
Zhongli, Yunjin,
You took care of them so fast.
and then like what?
Any more?
Bennett Yoi or Singshu Yoi?
Follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but
Thankfully, the scratch was right
greatsword.
at the same level as my breast, so the camera can pan down.
Please,
Has an excuse.
Take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Main team is like Raiden, Yoi, Yalan,
Hold on, you
Zhongli.
said something about a
Ooh,
new
that's pretty
greatsword.
spicy.
What happened to the one you were using?
Now, the one thing I like about Yoimiya, well, one of my favorite things about Yoimiya is that overload teams aren't as annoying because
Stuff like this
even though
happens
you
every
blow
now
them
and
away
then.
from you with the explosions, you can, I mean, you're a bow user, so it doesn't matter as much. You don't have to rush back over to them. That was my most frustrating part about playing Diluc, is that, like, you're so frequently blowing people away from you that you always have to run to catch up with them. Or run like a Kazuhata group.
Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry, and
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt?
you're so...
Okay, blah, 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 blah. I want to meet God. Show me your child God, please. Want to meet Kusanalo. Yeah, I will take her to a holiday and we will eat a continental breakfast together. And it will be mediocre, but it won't be terrible. 3 Archons and Yoi, then stuff gets a little too easy because of crowd control. Yeah, Yaventi's just pretty insane that way. Blender style. So you gotta throw in the one regular human in Yolan.
You feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret.
It's really never been a secret, bro.
Born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Can't believe it's...
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case,
I thought she told us about Elazar. Or was it Dia that told us about Elazar?
Still haven't been able to find a cure. But there's no need to be sad. I've always
Elazar is the thing that makes your skin scaly? It's basically psoriasis, but it'll kill you?
Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child,
I'm sorry about this, Dunyarzad, but I'm really just wanting to meet Kusanali. So we could speed up this whole monologue about your tragic childhood. That would be great.
Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on this way, when my final day does arrive.
You're a Eula haver, Yoimon? You degenerate. My most strong character is Eula with Wolf's Gravestone. Oh, I'm pissed that you have a Wolf's Gravestone. I have Diluc with his new outfit, but I still don't have a Wolf's Gravestone. Attack percent 2400, and then 54 170 crit value. That's not bad. That's not bad. 2400 is bonkers, actually. I don't know. I test ran Eula when she had her rerun, but I just couldn't. I couldn't get the hang of her burst. It's such a unique burst, which is cool. I respect it. It's very different from like how you have to time it and stuff. Yeah, I'll remember you, Dunyarzad, when you die.
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't forget about you.
She'll be dead, Paimon.
No.
You can't.
To be honest,
she will forget you because she will be dead.
Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her, thanks.
You're very strong. Never give up. That's a wonderful mindset.
Right. Isn't it almost
yeah, let's go watch Nilo dance, I imagine, is what's going to happen next.
Sub-Zero's about to begin?
Yep.
Nilo will recreate that.
My strongest character is definitely my Ito, with about 3,000 defense and like 1,400 attack. But his crit value, I think, is like 60% and then 160. I need to get a little bit better crit artifacts for him. I have the best ever crit goblet. I have a god roll goblet for him. Like, let's take a look at Ito. I probably passed him up. There he is. Here's my boy. Yeah, see, like, nearly 3,000 defense. 58, 157. But, like, check out this Geo Goblet. 17.9 crit rate, 14 crit damage, 4.7 attack. Ah. That's the best roll I've ever had. I also need to get him a crit damage hat, and then he'll be done. That's the main thing he's missing. Because if I can get my crit damage to, you know, above 200%, then we're really cooking. And he's also the only person I have triple crowned. Well, he's not triple crowned, but I have C3, so Uji is close. Pulled for her because of her thighs and the way she handles her sword, but also the way she manhandles enemies. And that's why I called you a degenerate, my friend. Of course, this is not meant as an insult. No. This is meant as a badge of honor. I'm trying to think who my horniest pull was. I think my horniest pull... Oh, I know my horniest pull. Shinna was definitely my horniest pull. I even C1'd her. which really helps with energy recharge. She also looks great with a Waybreaker's Fin, which I have R5. Where am I going? Where am I going? It said higher, though. I feel like I should be going upstairs. Is this not downstairs? Huh? Okay, there's the upstairs. Right, it's the dance. Okay. Dance for me, Nilu.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
What? There are dance laws in the city? Are there dance police?
I saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here?
As Academia's Grand Sage, I have final word on all dancing in this city.
Sub-Zero's festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zero's festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals.
What?
Only the Academia can host such an event.
Bullshit.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer.
All over again.
The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise.
We heard dancing in here.
How...
Did they actually ban dancing in the 90s? Oh, I mean, that makes sense. You know, dancing leads to fucking in every instance.
I need to speak with
Yeah, Shinha is just, you know... I mean, you really can blame me for Shinha because she's such a niche character that, like, you know, I very rarely use her. I put her on my Ayaka and my Ganyu teams, sometimes my Rosaria teams, but, like, she's just a beautiful lady, man. It's a Baptist thing.
This is a hard...
Dude, why don't we just fight these motherfuckers?
Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason?
And so I walked into the store and I said, give me your stupidest hat. But apparently they had just sold their stupidest hat to a merchant. And I said, all right, give me your second stupidest hat. And they did.
Verity and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not
what a
think you are
dick.
qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
Azar, you're such a fucking douche, dude. Why don't we kill that dude, man? I'm strong. You're strong. Let's fucking fight that
Have the
bitch.
scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
What? Man. Let's beat the shit out of this dude.
The Sub-Zero's festival.
Exactly, Yoi. Exactly, Yoimon. She lives for this.
Are you okay?
This is... Are we living through Footloose right now? did dancing just get banned in this city?
Just now? The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
What a bastard indeed.
Yeah. Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there.
Yeah, maybe there's an old broken down warehouse we can rage dance.
What about the atmosphere on the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance.
Yeah. Let's do like a picket line.
Organizers. If we were caught.
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the dance of Sub-Zero so much. And I know how important this festival is.
This is a fucking tragedy going on right now.
I don't want you to
this
have
bullshit ass city.
It's okay.
In this yee ass tree town.
This much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to
That's right. Yoi's pot is open to
moment.
you. Just hop on in.
Everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But
escaping academia has summed up my life for the last 5 years.
We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
Pretty good depiction of academia too. You know, college professors are dicks sometimes. Well, actually, college administrators are dicks always. The professors are usually cool.
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless.
Let's beat some people up about this, Dunyarzad. I'm really good at beating people up.
Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
I mean, I do hate festival gameplay, but I'm still very sad to see this festival stop.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way
Yeah,
it
there are
did.
definitely professors that are a little off their rocker. Like, I once had a political and social philosophy professor who decided that instead of teaching a broad range of political and social philosophy, he was only going to teach Shakespeare. And so the entire class was about how Shakespeare was a social and political philosopher. Which, you know, I don't deny that. I think you can make an argument for that. But when you sign up for a social and political philosophy class, you don't expect to be taking a semester of pure Shakespeare. That guy was a douche. What's going on here?
The project is entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
Was that Akasha? What was that? How did I hear that? Is that a hallucination? A dream? In this quest, Traveler gets so frustrated that they actually beat up enemies for getting their anger down, or to get their anger down. I love that. That is what I want to do after a festival, after I'm forced to play festival gameplay. Alright, gotta talk to the old dying lady. Where is she? Here she is. Same place as she was before? Yep. I had a class switch professors because one just up and left Paris. Wanted a new life in Paris. Hey, I can't blame him for that. New life in Paris sounds pretty dope. Eating baguettes, smoking cigarettes.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls.
Sounds like a rap song. Eating baguettes, smoking cigarettes. Hanging on the Seine with my homie named Brett. Oh God, Yoy, you weren't kidding. Are we doing this again? Are we doing this shit again? Well, at least the fucking music slaps. Oh no, it's rewind time. Fuck me. Alright, tell me about your fucking watermelons or whatever, bro.
Offering foods from the Haftmewa feed.
You are quite well in.
They're all plants. Actually, what is...
It's one of the Sub-Zerus festival's traditions.
Wait, are we
People
actually
used to set their
rewinding?
tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Oh.
In the form of the moon.
We are actually going back in time?
Really?
What?
That looked like some kind of food.
Okay, I'll admit,
Moon signifies
if we're actually going back in time, then it's a little cool.
me for now.
I thought we were just gonna
Wait a moment.
do it again and be sad that the festival was over.
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and
Okay, we're getting a little bit memento here.
Understood. I'll keep that.
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
So we're Groundhog Daying it. 3 or 4 times? Yoy, no. Kill me now. 3 or 4 times? Once it's cool. Once it's like, oh, that's a cool idea. Twice it's like, hey, wait a second. Wait a minute. 3rd time you're like, uh-uh. No, 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 no. Dunyarzad, slow down. You're walking too fast.
All right, soldiers.
That's my
Now that
favorite
you have your
NPC.
Yalta candies, don't forget your loyalty to
Remember,
the
don't
symbol
ever
of
wear your
Disarm.
silly out in public. Unless you want to get a good walloping.
What's going on? Is this a play?
Ferris, the
I
Night
hope
of
you'll make it,
Flowers,
soldier.
is another Sub-Zero festival
Thanks, pal.
icon and one immensely popular with children.
I may die. I may die.
It's all thanks to Miss
Man, and I
Trio's
have some korma that I'm ready to
children
eat.
can meet the Night of
This
Flowers.
korma's just gonna have to wait.
Oh, do you want some Yalta candies? I happen to have some boxes ready here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
What's the hit? Don't these
It's not that simple.
Ooh!
And there's also...
Oh.
Great! These boxes of candy
Number
are
4.
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed
Sunsettia.
Paimon, bet you...
I don't have incredible luck. I have an incredible friend in Yoimon. Also, I've literally lived this day before.
Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Okay, so if we're gonna Groundhog Day, can we please beat up the Academia people this time?
Huh? Where are you going? You're just gonna...
Go to the tavern? I'm just like, I need a drink after this. I always selected the 4th one. My traveler somehow knew what the other boxes contained. Why do time skits always center around an event in the start of the day? Well, you know, I'm gonna blame Majora's Mask. Dawn of the first day, dawn of the second day, dawn of the third day, moon crashing down into the town. I'm gonna blame Majora's Mask. It's just a typical Thursday. Maybe you had some bad diarrhea that morning. That would be the worst. You have to relive a day like that. Maybe it's like you have to relive the day that like you got a hemorrhoid removed. Or like a work day.
It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on. In that case, Paimon also... So, why'd you run here in such a hurry?
I wanted to drink.
So that's it. You're intentionally doing things...
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat?
Ah, yes, the world's buffest bartender.
Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you got good taste. I'll give...
Coconut charcoal cake? Isn't it that bird...
The day your SO wants to try sounding. Oh, God.
Oh,
Don't.
understands what you're trying to
Do not look that up. Do not look that up.
This.
Alert, alert, alert. Do not look that up. I'm just gonna lie and tell people that sounding is when you and your girlfriend sing to each other.
Are you really gonna eat it? Isn't this going a bit too far?
No, eating food that's slightly different is not... What is going on here?
How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful.
It sounds like a good time. You're fired, Donovan. Pack your things.
You mean...
Get out of here. I'm asking you to leave. Politely. for that joke. You have dishonored your family.
About how gross it looked.
We will not let you go fight the Mongol Empire.
Taste but deja vu?
You will bring dishonor to us all. Alright, what next? Tastes better than our nagging pain Paimon. Yes, this is true. I would rather eat this dish than listen to her voice more. Where am I going now? How do I get out of here? Oh, right here. Man, all the music in Sumeru slaps. I really like that tavern music too. Boom ba da doo da, ba doo da dum ba doo dum ba da doo da. All right, I am getting frustrated with all of this walking and talking, and I think I have 20 resin now. And just as I am a Primo Fiend, and I will immediately wish when I have 160 Primos, I'm also a Resin Fiend. I'll immediately do something whenever I have enough resin to. So, the next break it gives me, I think I might go get some Praxis books real quick. She's gonna tell me she's dying again. Oh man, this sucks. This is a terrible day to relive. Hey, welcome back, Timmy. Dust Princess into Urson.
I ran into some kidnappers just now.
Welcome back, Mr. Brophy. We are currently living the Groundhog Day quest. That is the second half of the Archon quest, or the second part of it, at least. I'm not sure how many parts there are.
Not at all. I've always been like this.
And I will admit, it is quite a tittillating premise for there to be a time loop. That's not something I expected this game to do. So I am curious about why the hell it's happening. How's your day going, Timmy? It's like in FF when you have Final Fantasy when you have 2 hours to play and all they do is talk to some asshole about how some flower grows. Yes, exactly.
It really is fine. I don't mind.
Ooh, I'm close to meeting Nahida. That is a plus.
Huh?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been...
Oh, Paimon sees.
My day's also good.
Is it only the two of us?
Enjoying a nice Sunday. I've got some delicious korma to eat soon. And the Overwatch League is going to start
Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zero
here in about 20-30 minutes. I'll only be streaming for another 30 minutes, heads up, because I do want to watch the Overwatch League today. But yeah, it's a good day. Some Genshin, some good food, some Overwatch League. What more could I wish for? Oh, I know. Quests that don't have me walking around a festival 4 times in a row. Okay, same situation. Dancing is illegal.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, when we return, have the
one such as you without a stupid hat could never wish to contend with a hat as stupid as mine.
We will publicly announce it later through the Akash.
Sumeru is like the land of stupid hats.
I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Man, they really fucking hate Kusanali, huh? They're really fucking still pretty chaffed about their greater Lord Rakadavada, or whatever his name was.
Nilu, are you okay?
Timmy, you must be a Genshin player yourself, right? What with your
Dunyarzad,
official
the Grand Sage ordered us to
profile picture? Dude, I was just thinking that, Yoimon. I was like, did he just say Sub-Zero's festival? Sub-Zero just pops out, rips out his spine.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Didn't the Grand Sage say that he might investigate the organizers?
True, but
Yep, we've literally seen all of this moments before. Alright, we're gonna go to bed. It's gonna happen again. Are we gonna have that weird dream sequence? Probably, right? Because that seems like when all this started. We heard some weird voices in the dark.
So, in the end, you still couldn't figure out what that deja vu feeling... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion.
Shut up, Paimon, you're an idiot. I hate you. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Is it the squirrel? Is the squirrel the one who's responsible for it? I feel like this is like a doctor. Like if I were in a coma and a doctor were talking about my vitals, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. I don't know if humans have jhana energy though.
Why does Paimon feel so tired?
Is like Nahida like looping time until we beat the shit out of the people who ban dancing? I do like that I keep getting level up books though. Am I planning to get any of the Sumeru characters? So ironically, the character I'm most looking forward to is Kokomi. But like Yoimon, I am also a huge fan of Nilo's design. And then whenever Nahida comes out, Kusanali, I actually plan to whale for Kusanali. I'm going to try to C6 Kusanali. I just want to get a C6 Archon. So if, I'm going to wait for, leaks and gameplay of Kusanali. But if I like it, if I like the gameplay, I'm going to whale for Nahida hard. And I am going to pull for Nilo. Not too concerned with Candace. I'd like to have another Hydro Plier. Sino looks really cool, but he's just not my style in terms of gameplay. Yeah, I've got 24 resin. I've got to fight something or else I'm going to go insane. So let's go get some Praxis books. What about you, Timmy? Are you planning to get any of the Sumeru characters? Paimon acts like she's reliving too, but doesn't sound like it. Yeah. And if Paimon is the god of time, this should be right in her wheelhouse. So maybe this actually proves that she's not. Is this Praxis? It is. Good. Just a quick detour, y'all. I am saving up to get Collei's burst to level 8. Which Sumeru characters are you most excited about, Timmy? Tighnari doesn't excite me that much. I'm just not a huge fan of charge shot gameplay. Although his kit does seem cool because I think his ult makes it so that like for 6 seconds his charge shots charge immediately, which I think is a nice quality of life update. But when it comes to bow 5 stars, I much prefer like Yoimiya's gameplay over Ganyu's gameplay. As far as Traveler's concerned, she's just emergency food. Bingo. Paimon's just a little chicken wing floating next to us. You little chicken wing. Rain outlines your fate, motherfucker. Alright, get down here. Get down here. I hate this, like, Ruin Guard situation. Ruin Hunter situation where they float up into the air and then stay there for however long they feel like. But fortunately, this dude came back down. Come on, give me some sweet electro particles. Thank you. I probably shouldn't have used that. Oh well. Nilo is a really cool design. I'm sure, Timmy, you've seen, or I'm not sure if you have, but there are some leaks of her gameplay online. If you're interested to see it, you can go to like r/Genshin Impact leaks. Leave domain. Yeah, aiming again and again gets boring pretty quickly. Just have characters with auto aiming. Exactly. Exactly. And also, it's hard to play, for me, it's hard to play Ganyu without a shield, right? Like, it's really stressful to play her without a shield, which means that I'm almost always wanting to run Zhongli with her. And so, like, needing Zhongli really limits my teams, because I have a Shinha, and I want to run Shinha with Ganyu, right? Because she's such a good cryo booster. But then that means that I only have one free slot. So usually the Ganyu team that I do is like reverse melt Ganyu, just like Zhongli, Bennett, Kazuha, Ganyu, and it's fine. But my preferred team is Ayaka. In fact, we'll do a little bit of that here in a second. Yeah, this is my go-to freeze, or not freeze, but reverse melt team. And then I do also really enjoy the Yoimiya Virgin comp. We might play that a little bit too. I need to put stop on. And is that good? That should be it. What? Oh, right. He's wearing a defense piece right now. No, that's not correct. There we go. That's much better. And then we just need to give her... Actually, rest might be worth it now that it's at level 80. 51, 173. No, I don't think so, actually. I think Skyward Harp is still a little bit better. And then let's give her Stringless for the moment. Let's just do some combat at one of my favorite places. She and Yui both need Zhongli to shine. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Like, Xingqiu Rain Swords just aren't enough. She's fine without Zhongli for the overworld for the most part. But yeah, Zhongli is really helpful for Yoimiya. Have I ever seen where someone would make a Genshin Impact account where it would be sword only? No.
Let's go find some treasure.
Sword only. That seems tough. Although, okay, so like Bennett's good, Xingqiu's good. You could use the Kazuha is a sword user. He's really meta. Traveler's sword user, Albedo's sword user, Jean. You could make some decent sword only teams.
We go.
Okay, this is my favorite. One of my favorite things that they've put. You can see the two Mata churls facing off. We've got Electro versus Geo here. Teamwork is motherfucking dreamwork, bye-bye. No! Yeah. The case for Zhongli is being made quite strong now, but if you use your burst strategically.
Light it up. Everybody stick. Body and mind. Time to act. Let me leave you alone.
Damn it. Damn it, stop jumping. He just keeps jumping. Yeah, I'm gonna heal. No, it's not what I meant to do. And the case for Zhongli is made stronger.
Off we go. Teamwork is dreamwork.
God damn it.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Fire hazard.
And of course the Bennett circle has faded since. Good old Yoi. It's a Genshin Impact challenge trending on YouTube. Sword only. Now that means like only teams that consist of sword users, right? That doesn't mean like only using normal attacks. Holy shit. Oh yeah, all the quest rewards. Okay, back to Groundhog Day. You need to try out more Yoi comps with Zhongli. I'm not going to do a challenge like that. Although, it actually does sound kind of fun. Like starting a new account. I might do that on mobile. Because I don't have a mobile account. Why is it teleported me here?
Why does Paimon feel...
Alright. Rewind time again. Yeah, I really am kicking myself for not getting a Yelan. I didn't realize how close to Xingqiu she would end up being, and Xingqiu's just a must-have.
Good morning, Dinyerzad. Sorry to keep you...
Not at all.
Huh?
I'm doing well.
Great idea. Let's get going.
Traveler's like, what the fuck is happening? See, now it's familiar that I'm saying that it seems familiar. It's like double deja vu. Yep, let's walk through again. Yoi was right. Hello, Wiley. Welcome to the chat.
That the children can enjoy this. Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies? I have some boxes of candy here. Pick whichever one you want.
Although my boxes look slightly stupid, they're nothing compared to my incredibly stupid hat.
All these boxes look the same.
Never actually made an alt account. It's just way too much work. Invest fully on one and face both your luck and unlucky times is what I say. I agree.
Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit.
I honestly can't even imagine starting over and having to start from scratch.
No problem. These boxes of
like I've been very lucky too. Like I have all of the 4 stars. Look at this. All of the options are number 4 at this point. That's funny.
No hesitation at all.
I've not done so. If you mean Tainari's story mode, I can't unlock that one until I finish this quest. I've done like the original quest when you get to. When you first get to Sumeru and you meet Tainari, you know, and he like teaches you about withering zones. I've done that one, but I haven't done his story quest yet because I can't unlock it. I actually don't remember which one. Oh, they're all correct though. Okay, sure.
Oh, wait. How did you know? Don't tell me
exactly, Yoimon.
Which flavor was in each box?
What?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible?
You don't have a hat at all.
This morning, and they've been sealed ever since. You couldn't have known beforehand. Mind reading? X-ray vision?
Tell us what's going on. Since when did you get superpowers?
I've always had superpowers, Paimon. I was flying through the air. Oh, is that Nahida? That looks like Nahida for a second there.
Hey, where are you going? What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving
Which one did you just complete?
is kinda rude, you know.
Because, like, are you talking about this quest? Because I don't think I can do this until I beat the Archon quest. Yeah, once the dawn. I do. Yeah, they should all be on my channel. There's a Genshin Impact playlist. I play a lot of different games with sort of an eye towards lore and just, you know, having fun and let's playing. But there should be a playlist on my channel for Genshin Impact videos, and I've got episodes 1 through 4 of my Sumeru experience there. Yeah, I have not done that one yet. I have to complete the Archon quest first. I'm in the middle of the Archon quest. Okay, so I think that we just saw ghostly little Kusanali, and she's probably going to lead us up to her secret chambers, right? That's my guess. Yeah, it's definitely Kusanalo. Look at her. Look at her running over there like a little kid she is. Yeah, let me run. Let me get there. I love Yoimiya's little shimigami or shimigari, whatever you call Japanese rope tying. Donovan, you would know that. Want to see my impression on the ending? Oh, okay. Well, now I'm tantalized. Now I'm tantalized, titillated.
What are you looking for?
Tignari-itillated. The wonderful thing about Tignari is that Tignari the wonderful things. She's not running in her basic T-pose. That would be fucking hilarious. She was just T-posing across the town. There she is. Oh, see, we got some visual metaphor going on here. Bird in the cage. Tighnari represented as the Dendro Archon represented as a bird earlier. Bird's gone now, out of the cage. Yeah, it's a visual metaphor. Well done, Genshin. You know, at first I thought Tighnari's design was kind of stupid looking. But the more I see it in, like, the quests, the more I'm like, his design actually looks pretty cool. That looks very Dendro Archon to me. The fuck? I feel like this is like 2 scenes away from becoming The Grudge.
What's happening here? Why are there 2
They really are. I love when Yoi's swimming and her knots like go back and forth when she's swimming. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Alert!
I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside?
Seems like it might be the divine knowledge capsule, given that...
You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon?
I did see the Catherine thing on the subreddit, that Catherine was confirmed as being like a Shneznayan robot puppet. Because we've always assumed that Catherine is a robot because she has that little keyhole in the back of her neck. But it was confirmed that, like, I think she's a Shneznayan robot, which is very, very interesting lore-wise. Because, you know, some things are afoot over in Shneznaya. Oh, I'm so happy we're meeting Nahida. Yep. What if she, like, looked at the screen and was like, this isn't your first time playing this video game, is it? You're like, whoa, what? Oh, she knows that we're in a video game. Oh! The doctor from Pokemon. I'm not familiar with that one, Yoamon. Oh, yes I am. Nurse Joy. yeah, where it's just a big family of Nurse Joys that work at every single Pokemon Center. Or the same thing with the policewoman.
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago.
Really?
Let Paimon think. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the 2 of us? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you 2 received the blessing of Dendro. And you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
Why you know so much about brain things, little kid?
A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you
It's like the Tom Cruise movie. Which movie is that?
She isn't doing well. You probably...
Which one are you talking about?
The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met.
What?
That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and...
What?
She doesn't have a lot of time left.
So she's dying right now?
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain.
Hey, fuck you, girl. You just gave us, like, a knowledge thing that put shit into our brain.
Good. You passed the test. What's happening? you could awaken our memories, and you seem like
Nahida is a very quizzical little kid.
Wait, please don't tell Paimon even you don't know. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me,
This is actually,
everyone
yeah,
else.
is this actually part of like Hindu belief?
As for the truth, that's on you to find out.
Reincarnated cycles and such?
If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds.
Nahida says dookie dookie later on, and that's fucking funny. What?
Can only give you surface level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be
Is he trying to say like okie dokie or something? Why would she ever say dookie dookie? The day after tomorrow. Oh yeah. Just keeps repeating the same day, or like Groundhog Day. That with Bill Murray.
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall.
Damn, you really like bird metaphors, Kusanali.
I love to use weird analogies. Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so...
Very wise.
So far,
Didn't expect the god of wisdom to be a little pee-pants little brat like you. When you enter a state of contemplation, you can choose any text entry to interpret it. This interpretation process involves analysis of the text entry and may yield new entries. Once interpreted, you may submit that text as a conclusion. Is it telling me how to think? Okay. Some text entries can be associated with one another. Once interpreted, select Associate to choose the other text entry. Select Trigger Association, and you can gain new text entries by performing accurate associations. Oh, okay. Something similar to this happened in Psychonauts. If one of the text entries on the current page can be used as a conclusion, then select that entry before choosing Submit Conclusion. Okay. So what do we start thinking? What do we need to think about? Abnormal mental fatigue.
Feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking.
Whoa! Lumine voice acting. What? She suggests Traveler to take a shit. Yeah. Hey, make a dookie dookie, Traveler. Yeah, I'm not sure about this either, but it's kind of blowing my mind that we got Lumine voice acting. Yanfei is a good character, Timmy. I think I have a C6 Yanfei. I haven't built her yet. I think my Yanfei is still around like level 40. But she's a really good shielder for Hu Tao, surprisingly. And she's just actually a pretty good pyro driver. Okay, I also don't understand this stuff. Okay, I want to associate.
Moon illusions. Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of." We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times.
Okay, now we can associate. Okay, so we can associate this one with Deja Vu, probably. Yeah, and that produces Time Loop. So now we can interpret Time Loop.
That should be it. The flow of time is.
So can we associate anything else?
We've already experienced Grand Sage. The moon. What's happening right now? My mind.
Oh, I guess Time Loop is our conclusion then.
Time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers.
Similarly wrong?
Still the wrong answer? A simple
Do I do this
time loop
again?
can't explain some of the phenomena.
Okay, do I need to associate again?
The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day.
I agree, Timmy.
That doesn't mean we can waste an infinite.
Yeah, you're right, Yomon. You were right.
Hurry and find the truth.
I wasn't sure what you meant when you said that originally, but because I just couldn't believe that they would actually give them voice acting. Because originally when you said like her thoughts are voice acted, I was like, what the fuck? But now it makes perfect sense.
Saved in Yarzad, we have to escape the samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival. And to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. the truth. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop. Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk to people again.
Oh god, round 3. Alright, heads up guys, I'm going to be streaming probably for another 5 or 10 minutes. But the Overwatch League is going to start here in a second, and I want to watch that. Got a friend coming over, we're going to watch the Dallas Fuel. It's my Overwatch team. At first, Yoimon, I thought you were trying to spell Scaramouche, but Sarah Miller Cruz is the voice actress. Oh, okay. I'll have to check out her YouTube channel. Thanks for the suggestion.
Up and away.
All right, Watermelon Man.
Hey, it's you guys again. Where's your... I see. Did you come back to...
Okay, so this guy does remember us, then.
I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest.
Honestly, Timmy, I wouldn't be surprised. It does feel like her voice gets higher every patch. It definitely gets more annoying every patch, that's for sure.
Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today. I haven't felt anything strange.
Yeah, between games, I'll check out that. I'll check out Sarah Miller Cruz.
Really think about it.
What kind of philosophical nonsense? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to fight.
No one dreams in Sumeru, eh? That's not good.
Actually has a point. Anyway, if this all really were just...
I mean, it definitely is a time loop, right? Maybe it's like a trick or illusion kind of thing?
Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to... Ooh, I knew it!
You're really excited about this.
Yeah, you did say illusions and lies. We are kind of in an illusory lie right now.
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into?
An illusory one, full of lies.
Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost...
Just gonna leave it here. Wiley says, talk to Tanari after completing the quest to check the early picture dialogue.
Does that kind of
interesting. Okay. That will probably happen on the next stream. Because I do have to finish the Archon quest first before I do that. But I certainly will. If you sub to the channel, Wiley, I can send you an alert when my reaction to that is out.
Really felt like an omen.
We're in a dream, actually? You think so?
Divination does sound like it's related to what's going on.
Whose dream is it? Is it stupid Hatman's dream? I hope so.
More specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Hell yeah, Wiley. Thanks, dude. Then yeah, I'll send you a message when I've done that. Should be maybe in the next screen. I'm not sure how long the Archon quest is, so I'm not sure how close to it being over I am. But as soon as I'm done with that, I'll do the Tanari quest, and then yeah, I'll react. We'll see.
Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times.
Nilo's dream? Are you fucking with me, Yoimon?
You think she'll brush us off again?
I guess it makes a lot of sense because she does love to dance.
At this time of day.
I see. You want to see if you're going a little bit crazy with your interpretation, Wiley? I can relate to that. And I think we're actually going to leave it here for today, guys, because I don't want to get trapped in a part of the quest and have it go past 2 o'clock. Plus, I have to make some food. But it was awesome hanging out with y'all. Yoimon, Timmy, thanks for returning. Wiley, thanks for joining us. Donovan, as usual, nice to chat with you. We got to get a drink sometime. And Anik, too. That was fun. I will probably be back streaming either later tonight or tomorrow afternoon. So I'm Central Time. Right now for me it's like 2 o'clock. So either around like 6 or 7 tonight I might be back. Or it might be tomorrow afternoon around noon Central. But yeah, thanks for watching, y'all, and I will see you guys next time.
Goldfish as pets?
Awesome. Same to you, Yoimon. I'll see you next time, friend.